Greetings, 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 and salutations, one and all. Welcome, 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 welcome to the night shift with yours truly, the one and only DJ Kevin Stew. True. How you do? Yeah. How are you? Welcome to a brand spanking new week right here on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It is a thing we call community and finance. Happens each and every Tuesday. Sorry, each and every Monday. It used to be Tuesdays. It happens each and every Monday right here on the night shift of DJ Kevin Stew. Coming to you on TuneIn Radio, found on rockthebox.net and the Rock the Box affiliates all over the world. And of course, the night shift of DJ Kevin Stew, PEMG TV, and the home of the night shift, kevinstew.com. Don't even hesitate. Just go right there right now, kevinstew.com. Yeah, you get everything there. You get the stew pot, aka the chat room. You get to watch the show live. You get to listen. You get everything. If it's only tune in that you can do because there's connection spotty, well, there's a link to that too. So go to kevinstew.com, see what has been going on. The archives are there too. So if you've been missing shows and you want to catch up, kevinstew.com. I tell you, everything is on the page. Oh, okay, so some posts need to get updated. I get it. But we're going to get there. Until then, you see them? Look at woman. This is how we kick it off tonight. Yeah, carnival done, but the memory lives on. This is how I kick off the night shift every night. Hype music. I want to say thanks to the Policy Media Group for sponsoring this segment. When being in the moment is priceless, you want to give them a call, yeah? 754-999-6020. Or hit them up online, pulseemg.com. This is Ricardo Drew, Second Star. It's a Wayward remix.
Kevin Stew.
Make everyone see can never and everyone agree. Yes, so do that thing never me. Girl, my eyes set on you like a target. I want to pull up on you like a magnet. I'm wondering, girl, if you are there. Like a look and I see everybody's girl. So baby girl, roll the bambala. Do that thing, girl, roll the bambala. Second time, you make combination. We love the nation, but look at woman. Look around, look at everybody. Having fun, having fun. Look at woman, look around, look at
Hashtag happy. Yeah, careful how you put your back in it, you know. Good evening to you. Since you're putting your back into it, Happy,
Show me a trick, attack it, unlock it. I like how you fit. Your energy telling me that you done ready. Step up from the rest.
don't stop now.
Your ball is a winner, you're not a beginner, so girl is a
Go ahead, I'll take the blame for the new injury.
bend down, and when you need bend down, tick tock with it, girl. Bend down, 90 degrees.
It's called 90 degrees.
Bend over, bend over,
Go on, bend over.
bend over, bend over, bend over.
You can do it.
Bend over, bend over, bend over. Now start to one drop when you bend over. Then make me think that when you bend over. Put a bone in your body when you
I consider this working it out.
bend over. No, arch your back, girl. Bend down, and when you need bend down, one drop with it, girl. Bend down, you're such a tease. Bend down, it's like the trend, what we recommend. You mean what you're doing, some girl have pretend. So teach them to teach you, show them again.
One more record of Drew as we wait for Owen.
Your waist have a pattern, your face have a fashion, your style have a fashion when you. Your ball is a winner, you're not a beginner, so girl, it's how you feel you. No, arch your back, girl. Bend down, and when you need bend down. Now tick tock with it, girl. Bend down, 90 degrees. Bend down, bend over, bend over, bend over. Bend over, bend over, bend over.
You get the impression I'm having too much fun.
Bend over, bend over, bend over. Now start to one drop when you bend over. Then make me think that when you bend over. Put a bone in your body when you bend over. Box it up on anybody when you bend over. No, arch your back, girl. Bend down, and when you need bend down. Now tick tock with it, girl. Bend down, you're such a tease. Bend down, you got the gift, you well equipped. Like this is signal, just watch out for this. Back it up, show me a trick. Attack it, unlock it. I like how you fit. Your energy telling me that you done ready. Step up from the rest of your crew. Your ball is a winner, you're not a beginner, so girl, it's how you feel do. No, arch your back, girl. Bend down, and when you need bend down. Tick tock with it, girl. Bend down, 90 degrees. Bend down, bend over, bend over, bend over. Bend over, bend over.
Hey Owen, how you doing?
Hey, what's happening there, Kev?
Now start to one drop when you bend
I trying to get some people to stop bend over,
when you bend over.
but I don't know. I got them started and
Yeah.
they were quite wayward and now they're really bending over and stuff. So I don't know.
I had something to do.
Well, you know, it's a holiday vibe in Jamaica right now, and I wanted to kind of usher you into the show. See? No, she got. Hashtag happy. Have yourself a great night, darling. The struggle is real, I know. The struggle is real. Yeah, happy Heroes Day to those in Jamaica. National Heroes Day being celebrated today. How was the vibe? How was the vibe down there today?
It's good. There are a couple of things that happened to make the day a bit of a celebratory one, perhaps more so than normal. The statue for Shelley and Fraser Price was unveiled at the stadium.
Right.
So there was that kind of momentum coming into the day. A lot of people, who are Shelley fans or track and field fans generally, have been happy about that and have had this nationalistic forever coming across the holidays. So
Right.
all in all, a good way to start the holiday weekend, and the day itself, certainly from where I was, it's a good day.
And the awarding of OD
Right.
to
So we had some interesting awards this year. The top award, Order of Merit, went to Harry Belafonte.
nice.
Harry Belafonte, he was ill and wasn't able to attend,
Mhm.
but he picked up the Order of Merit, which for the most part is the highest award that a civilian can get. It's the same award Bob Marley got. So Order of Merit, so
Right.
people like Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff, Miss Lou, that's the kind of category Harry Belafonte is now in, as far as Jamaican awards go. Also notable was Grace, the one and only Grace herself. She was also awarded with the Order of Jamaica. So we're two notable celebrities that
Can't leave out Yellow Man
But
though. Order of
and
distinction.
Yellow Man, yes, well, you're right. So that's right. Arabella Fonte, Grace Jones, and Yellow Man.
The King Yellow Man. Yes.
That's pretty good.
OD.
Yes,
Yes.
man. I mean,
You know, I like when
yeah,
these these individuals get recognized when they're still here, and
yeah,
it's a
I
good
can
feeling.
appreciate it.
You
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
it's really good that they get
Absolutely.
honored while they're still here.
Yeah, man, that's something that we've tended not to be consistent about. So
Yes.
it's nice to see that it happens.
Yes. Hashtag
So in
happy
that
Grace
vein,
Jones.
Grace Jones,
Yeah,
yes.
she's commenting in the stew pot, keeping things
Mm.
bubbling there for us. I know she was leaving just now, but she came back just because of you, Owen. So thank you.
Oh, look at that. I'm honored. I'm
See.
happy. No, man, that's great. Um,
How has progress on the roads been going?
yeah, it's been going good. I've been able to look at all three major projects in the last couple of days. Happened to be in the 3 miles area on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and then out at Spanish Down on the Mandela side on Saturday. And then home for me is close to Constant Spring Road anyway, so I see that every day.
Right,
so
right, right.
so I have to interact with all three in the last couple of days. They seem to be making good progress. Of course, the rain is holding up some of the work. You can clearly see that some of the work is being by the rain. We've
Mm.
been having rain at least once per day, every day for the last couple of weeks. Um, but it's blessing, so we're not going to quarrel too much, just that it is hampering some of the road work. And those of us who drive have to do a little bit more work in keeping the cars clean and all that kind of thing. But minor inconvenience. And we're looking forward to when all of the road work is completed
It's
and the
done,
roads are
right?
nice and widened. And
It's
uh,
worth it. It's worth it.
those of you who haven't been to Jamaica and particularly to Kingston in a little while,
14
you're
years
going
going
to,
on 15.
yeah, man, you're going to need a GPS when you come down. And you probably won't be able to recognize, especially 3 miles.
No, sir.
They look very different.
I'm looking forward to it, though. I really am. I really am.
And,
I can't
it's
say when
about
it will
time.
happen, but I am looking forward to it.
Yeah, look at it and come, man. It's gonna be good.
Easier said than done.
You can tear yourself away for a few days, man. Don't worry, you deserve it.
You know, I
They're
want
great.
what I'm looking for is somebody to have a special event and have me as a guest, and
Oh,
then now we're talking. That's when I know that I am at the door. I haven't arrived yet, but I'm at the door. You know.
yeah,
Aye.
for sure.
So, what do you have for us tonight, Owen?
All right, so there's a quick reflection. Not the same format as we usually use. So it's not so much about teaching or speaking about aspects of the law, so much about just reflecting on one or two of our national heroes. After all, it is National Heroes Day. And if you're looking for a connection with the law, then two of our heroes were directly connected with the law. Um, Norman Manley, of course, was an outstanding attorney, and also George William Gordon, while not listed as an attorney, is listed as what was at that time referred to as a magistrate. So they both had some involvement in the law, and I suppose when you reflect on the lives of all of our seven heroes, there are unique features about each that we should continue to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
But my bias being towards the law, so let me just reflect on those two for a little bit.
Okay,
And
okay.
one or two things that perhaps people didn't know or have forgotten about them. So, real quick, Norman Manley, perhaps persons don't recall, before becoming the political statesman and so on that he later became, started out as a student at Jamaica College and was an outstanding. So we talk about Usain Bolt today.
Yeah.
Norman Manley in the early 1900s would have been the equivalent of a Usain Bolt, certainly at high school level.
Mm.
He was doing 100, 200, but in those days it was yards, so it would have been 110, 220 yards, 440 yards. He was lightning fast and setting records in all of them. And also, he was also doing boxing and shooting for Jamaica College those days. And
So,
shooting was
he,
an actual regulated sport.
oh, it wasn't a way of life.
That's to underline that was a sport at the
I'm playing. I'm
time.
sorry. That's not the way it is for those who have plans to go to Jamaica. You know, we're just playing.
Yeah, right. And then Mr. Manley went on
Wait. What kind
from
of noise is that?
his distinguished career in as a high school athlete. He then went on and served in the First World War, serving as part of the British forces. I think um, many of our listeners perhaps know that bit about Mr. Manley. What you perhaps don't remember is that he lost his elder brother in that war, and as a result, from that day onwards, always wore a black tie. Never
Really?
ever wore any other color tie from that day onwards. And that was in tribute to his brother who was lost in the war.
I never knew
So,
that.
exactly, a couple of tidbits there about N.W. Manley, of course, as we all know, went on to be a distinguished attorney, King's Counsel, as it was called at the time, and ultimately became one of the architects of our independence.
Yes.
All right, so that would have been N.W. Manley. And then George William Gordon, who up to a few years ago, his image was on our $10 bill. Of course, we no longer have a $10 bill,
How about $10
but it's
coin?
it's a coin. His image was carried on that for a long time. Mr. Gordon, unlike so many of our other heroes, was actually born into privilege. His father was white, his mother was what was called a mulatto, which is a shade of some mixture between um, white and slave descendant.
Mm-hmm.
So he, given that background, was a little more privileged than most and rose quickly in society to attain the standing of a council member in the legislature. But he had an active social conscience, and so when the uprising started in Mark Bay with Paul Volcker, he sided with that and ultimately was quickly charged on some trumped up charges, all the records tell us, and
Mm-hmm.
was put to death in 1865. Coincidental on a day that later became my birthday, October 23. Um, Mr. Gordon was put to death. Um, all this time in circumstances that are very, very strange and curious, and which would perhaps have the human rights people going crazy had it happened in our modern time. So,
Mm.
just
Right.
wanted to give those couple of tidbits in tribute to our National Heroes Day today, and to just give those reflections so that their listeners outside of Jamaica get a little taste of what it would have been to celebrate Heroes Day here in Jamaica.
Yeah, because there isn't a Heroes Day in the US.
Right.
They celebrate independence, and that's about it.
I know. It's not quite the same, eh?
No, 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 not at all. And
Right.
it's last week we talked about Columbus Day,
Right.
and
Which, of course, more people will refer to as a hero.
in depending on which group you talk to in the US,
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
they hold Columbus highly,
Okay.
and the rest would love to catch him and
Okay.
return the favor.
Right.
you know, but they're looking to do away with Columbus Day and do a lot more along the lines of Indigenous People Day.
Right. For sure.
So some states have already started doing that. So and more are in talks about getting to that point. So and with everybody else pretty much being um like, the majority.
Right.
I just
Right.
got a message here. We celebrate our heroes individually, like King and Kennedy, not one day for
Okay.
all. Well,
Okay.
you're right. Yeah,
Right. Actually, I don't have a Kennedy Day.
they don't
There's
have
a
a
King
Kennedy
Day
Day,
for
but they
sure.
recognize. Yeah,
Well, I understand. I think the Americans were quite deliberate about not making anyone individual, giving them that kind of prominence, I suppose. I don't know if it's
but when you look at a history
uh,
like Jamaica's and the fight that
right.
Jamaicans had, um, we would have to really recognize those that really stood up and stood out, like a nanny
Right.
who was a beast.
For sure, for sure. Yeah.
And I remember as a child visiting National Heroes Park and
Mhm.
walking through the monuments,
Right.
and it was a big deal.
It still is. Still is.
And I sad to say, as I got older, I was one that saw it there because I would drive by Hero Circle every week,
Mhm.
and it was just, oh, there's Hero Circle, da 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 da.
Right.
I went to school around the corner. I was at George's, just around the corner from Hero Circle, and it was da da da
Right.
da da.
Walking distance.
And
So I think after a
uh,
while, we take these things for granted.
yeah, I'd give someone else's left leg right now to be able to visit. I want mine because I need to walk through it. So I'd risk. I'd give somebody else's left leg right now to be able to visit that
Yeah.
one and walk through the monuments at National Heroes Park.
So, there will be some further work to be done in that area
Yeah,
coming months and years. It's another discussion.
yeah, it is. But I thank you for the reminder, Owen, and the history lesson.
For
Truly
sure.
appreciative of it. I know you're in holiday mode and winding down to get back into work mode tomorrow.
Right.
But enjoy the rest of the Heroes Day. I thank you for taking the time out to keep the show going.
Sure, man. Pleasure to joining.
And see, it just goes to show, you're not all law and books and as it relates to the law. You're there are other facets to Owen K. Ferguson. So when people call into the office to talk to you, they're not talking to a robot. They're not talking to someone who is cold and callous and not connected. It goes to show that you are connected and you're a guy just like me.
Thank you, sir. It's mighty kind of you to say.
Well, now that I think about it, A guy like me, yeah. Maybe a little bit more, but much respect, Owen. Give my love to the family, please.
Will do.
Uh,
Good to
and
catch up.
yeah, man, we'll catch up next week.
All right, good, good.
But wait. So next week is your Earth strong.
Tuesday, yes.
So I'm gonna have to do something special for you Monday night. I don't know. I don't know how we work that out. I'm gonna
Let's
have to
see.
do something special for you Monday night. Okay, hashtag happy. You need to remember that we're doing something special for Owen on next week Monday night. His pre-Earth Date celebration. Earth Date Eve. Alright, Owen, take care. Until next week.
Okay, sure.
Blessings.
Yeah, man, later.
Yeah, man.
Good, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, Owen K. Ferguson, Esquire, giving us a different side tonight. It's time to take a quick little break. Thank you, hashtag happy, for putting that on your calendar. I know I will be reminded once it is on your calendar because you're just good like that. We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we get to talking about some money matters. We haven't spoken finances in a little while, and we got to talk, as in outright finances. We've talked about things relating to finances, by the way, because, you know, dollars and cents and everything. But tonight we're talking straight money, and we're looking at possible ways that we've been wasting money, and how we can actually save some money. So that's what we're going to be looking at tonight in Community and Finance. Call a friend, tell a friend. We're on till midnight. We'll be talking till 11:30 Eastern. So we have about an hour left of talk time. Right? Right. All right. We'll be right back.
Pulsey Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulsey Media Group.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there, we know how it feels, so we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise.
And you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is the Night Shift. Listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is the Night Shift.
I want to welcome you back to the show. It's a night shift to DJ Kevin Stew, and as I'm here multitasking, I'd normally come back with a song. And as I am here, and yes, I know you're not supposed to multitask because it kills brain cells and but I got this new song today, and I wanted to share it with y'all. And this is a song of St. Matthew. I haven't played a St. Matthew track in forever. And we were chatting today, and I asked him to send me this song because he posted a live rendition of it on social media. I was like, yo, real talk, send on. And it's only fitting that today being Heroes Day in Jamaica, that the message of this song be shared. Because it is usually when people pass on that they're honored, that they're recognized for what they do or what they can do, and not before, for whatever reason. And if you know someone that deserves some recognition, I would say to you right now that you just drop them a line. If you can't call them, you send them a text, even write a letter, just to say, I appreciate love you and thank you for what you do. Anybody, whomever it is, family member, friend, neighbor, somebody that you pass at the crossing guard, whomever, wherever, just drop them a line and say, you know what, thanks.
It's like we spend more of every people than save life. Put that when them gone, but I never to them I skate. I more for the dead than those where your life find it hard to visit. But then the funeral time, now them pull up a car for escort they casket. But never take no time to stop and go and chill. Me see clear, them never respect the man. Now him number one on every chart. All deal. Everybody has a one talented, like them only realize it when him dead. Hypocrites. And that's why me chant that song, yeah. It's like them rather you dead, before them give you that break. It's like them rather you gone, like you never did ban. It's like them rather you dead.
The track is called Rather You Dead.
Before them give you that break. It's like them rather you gone, like you never did ban. Like a death alone, I make the people push out full black. So me now white ink and bush out. Selfie with big smile, just a muggle and pose. It's like them trifle, the person drop out. So me big up the youth, them way I do them thing. And not try hard now, wait till them ship a sing. Big up everyone, we give a man an opportunity. Never forget how you do for me. Picture this, I love one end up down the hospital. Doctor tell them it a get critical. People say them not a money for Western Union, but them fly down to the funeral. It's like them rather you dead, before them give you that break. It's like them rather you gone, like you never did ban. It's like them rather you dead, before them give you that break. It's like them rather you gone, like you started another day and that. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Yeah.
How often have we been guilty of that?
Real talk. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
You know, we don't recognize until they've gone. You know, it's not like you can bring them back and say, listen, I truly appreciate the fact that you did this, this, and this. Why can't we just tell them no? You know, it's like sending those flowers. You know, everybody, you get your bouquets and your wreaths, and you bring in all these flowers to someone that can't enjoy them. Give it to them when they still can. Recognize while you still have time and while they can accept the recognition. It's St. Matthew. The track is called Rather You Dead.
Rather you dead. Before them give you that break, that them rather you can't.
Okay, so it's like I said, we're talking finance tonight. We're talking money. And there are some things that we do all the time. And we're really wasting money. And apparently we don't know that we're wasting money doing it. So there are a few things that I'm going to run down this list and give you. 18 minutes to the top of the hour. I want to thank GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment of the show. Bringing music to life, bringing your event to life. Thanks to Gary and the crew over there at GMAT Music Solutions. You want to give them a call whenever you have an event that you can use their services. You want musical equipment, PA systems, audio engineers, DJs, bands, singers. 754-307 GMAC is the number to use. 754-307-4622. Or you want to hit them up online, gmacmusicsolutions.com. Alright, so things like what could we be wasting our money on? Well, airline fees. So we're not supposed to pay for the plane ticket? No, yes. You're supposed to pay for the plane ticket. But you're paying extra for just about everything when you fly. From your bags to your seat, you name it. So you don't want to only compare the prices of flights, but you want to look at what they're charging in extra fees. And you may also want to weigh your luggage before you go, just in case you'll have to incur any additional charges. Oh, you're very welcome, #happy. I thank you. I truly do. For those of you who can't see the chat room, #happy says, thank you, DJ, for bringing enlightenment to the community through your discussions on such relevant topics. You are appreciated loved. And thanks for the great music, too. You are most welcome, #happy. I only do my little bit, and I appreciate love that you appreciate of it. Next on the list would be, so that's airline fees. So you can't avoid them, but just look at what you're paying for. Then you have your bank fees. And it's kind of funny that not keeping enough money in your bank account could cost. So if you don't have enough money to put in your bank account, or to maintain a certain level in your bank account, it's going to cost you. But how do they get that money if you can't put the money in there? What are they going to do? Charge you? Again? Apparently, yes. Americans pay about $17 billion, will that be, dollars each year in fees for overdrafts and insufficient funds. It costs round about $33 every time your account is overdrawn. Around about 32.74 is the number that is put out there. ATM and other maintenance fees can also add up to $1,000 over 10 years. Now, to avoid these, you want to look for banks that would have free ATMs and don't charge monthly maintenance fees. Which bank exactly? I can't even give you that information right now. How about buying new things? Did you know you could be wasting money buying new things? Yeah, a new car, nice and tempting, isn't it? And when you work and you put in the work, you should be able to get what you want. Well, car buyers spend an average of about $31,000 on new cars. Here's the thing though. As soon as you drive that car off the lot, 11% of its value is gone. 11%. So if you're using nice round figures and it's a $30,000 car, you get it, right? 10% of that gone. Do the math. 10% of 3,000 is gone. You haven't even put gas in the car yet. Your back tires haven't even cleared the little ditch to drive out, or that water channel to drive off the lot. 10% gone. So, what then would be the recommendation? Get a reliable used car. A used car? Yes, a used car. Some people have certified used cars and they're just as clean. Remember, as soon as that car drives off the lot, it becomes a used car. So somebody could drive their car off the lot, have a death in the family, and have to bring it back. For, whatever. Right away, that is no longer a new car. And cannot be sold as such. Opt for a reliable used car and a short-term loan that you can pay off quickly. And the same goes for electronics. Instead of buying the latest new device, look for open box items. Electronic stores always have them. You want a new computer? Get a refurbished one. That's what people who are great at saving money do. Now, the next one is one that I recognized this a long time ago. Cable TV. Having access to hundreds of channels. Sounds good, right? But it also adds up with a monthly bill. And if you're talking about $100 a month for cable, how many of those channels do you actually watch? Now, there are plenty of options to save money without sacrificing TV time. Services like, if I call them out, I'm advertising for them. Okay, so there are TV services out there that range from $10 to $40 a month. Not your $100 a month. $10 to $40. And there are some that are even less expensive. Like $7 a month. It's still $7, right? And there are even other options that are cheaper. But if you don't search for it, how are you gonna know? Open box is such a wonderful thing. It even works for furniture. Yes, it does. I got a whole 8-piece bedroom set. Brand new display model. For a steal. Yeah, a few people probably touch it up for a little bit, opening the drawer, or probably leaning on it, sitting on it, even as far as sitting on it, putting their child on it, whatever. It's still new. Because guess what? If it was in somebody's bedroom and they were changing out their bedroom set, it would still be new to you. And it's in your bedroom anyway. Who's going to know? Next on the list. Convenience foods. What? I mean, fast food? No. Convenience food. Pre-cut fruits and vegetables. Convenient, right? Saves a lot of time, right? Well, they could cost a little bit more. So, opting for 20 bags of lettuce over the course of a year instead of buying heads of lettuce will cost you about $60. Buy food as close to its natural form as possible. We talk about this in Healthy Love all the time. Buy it as close to its natural form and then portion it out yourself. It works. And don't say it doesn't until you've tried it. Now, the moment you've tried it and it doesn't work for you, say it doesn't work for you. Just don't say it doesn't work. I can't understand why people buy cut fruit and chopped vegetables. Yeah, that bagged salad too. It's ridiculous how much more you spend. It's convenient. This is a country of convenience. The instant this or the instant that. It's convenient. The other thing is that people waste money on is credit card interest. The average American household is carrying about $16,425 in credit card debt. And that's an easy amount to rack up in a household. The interest on that $16,000 is about $1,292 a year. Now, to avoid paying extra money for old debts, the recommendation is to try the snowball method. You pay off the card with the lowest balance first. Then you move on to the next one. And apart from, the reward feeling, the feeling of accomplishment that you get when you have a task ahead of you and you know that you have X amount of time to do it and you finally get it done and you get that relief. Paying off your credit cards can give you that same kind of rewarding feeling. So, and this is where they come with the snowball method. So you pay off the lowest one first. It gives you that sense of, yes, I can do this because I just did. One down. Here we go. If you have multiple credit cards, that is. And then from that point on, after clearing it, you treat them like cash cards. So unless it's a big ticket item, a real big ticket item, you don't use the credit card. Or you use it and you pay it off. That's my philosophy. Big ticket items, then you can pay them over time because you use the convenience of the card. But otherwise, if you want to maintain credit history and credit use, use a credit card like a debit card. You go ahead and charge it, and you pay it off when the bill comes. Boom, bang. One whole watermelon is $5. One small container of cut watermelon is $5. Yeah, you do the math. Dry cleaning is the next one. A typical trip to the cleaners for your pants and shirts can cost more than $10 with a weekly visit. Now, if you're doing that every week, depending, somewhere around $5,000. Now, to save that money, clean your shirts in the delicate cycle of your washer. and then or you can even hand wash them. Here's the thing, it comes back again. Time. Because we are a people of instant this, instant that, instant gratification. Congratulations to you. I just got a message from someone saying that they cleared a debt today. Kudos to you. How does it feel? How when you paid that last amount? How does it feel? We got to celebrate you. Trust and believe. We have to find a way to celebrate you. Eating out. Here's one. Eating out. Going out to dinner with the family can be a nice treat. Yes, it can. And it feels great. I know. See? It can be a nice treat. And you know what? It is a nice treat. Not that it can. It is a nice treat. But when you're doing it regularly, that really adds up. The average American household spends more than $3,000 a year on eating out. I can tell you, that's not my household. Instead of buying your lunch every day, save money by packing it. That's me. And before you go, look for specials like coupons or happy hours to get appetizers instead of full meals. So there are ways to save money with going out. You can get appetizers as and that just be your going out, your dinner for the night, depending on what the appetizer you get. I've never really done it because I've gone out and used coupons and discounts, and yes, call me cheap. That's fine. You can call me whatever you want. You are not spending my money, nor are you giving me my money to spend. So you call me anything you want to call me. Next on the list, real quick. Extended warranties. Yes. Getting an extended warranty on that refrigerator or the car, it sounds like a good idea. But according to the FTC, Fair Trading Commission, most extended warranties are not worth the money. Yeah. Well, here's why. The fine print may not include likely problems. Or you may be buying a duplicate coverage. So if you want a better plan, open a savings account and then put the money one side for any repairs that may come up. So if you already have an account with a bank, it's not going to kill you to open another account. And you just move money regularly from your main account to your secondary account, and boom, you have your warranty. You have your warranty money. You'd call me smart? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll take the smart. How about impulse buys? That's another one that's on the list. Impulse buys? Yes, impulse buys. According to a recent survey, 5 out of 6 Americans admit to making impulse purchases. Now, y'all tell me. Oh, if you're tuning right now on kevinstew.com and the video cuts out, just refresh. Just refresh. It's an 11 o'clock thing. I don't know. Just do it. Alright. According to the survey, 5 out of 6 Americans make impulse purchases. And that's not just at a grocery store. Some of those purchases cost about $1,000 impulse. If you have that kind of impulse money, I guess you can do that. Spur of the moment buys can cost more in the long term because you may not really need the item that you're buying at the drop of a hat. Or you haven't shopped around for better deals. If you really want something, you want to take a 1 day break and check to see if you still want it. And then go ahead, check around. You might can get a better price somewhere else. There are things like name brand items that cost a lot too. You know, generic versions can cost anywhere between 30 and 80% less than the brand name item. Usually the case with drugs. And when I say drugs, I use the word drugs loosely. Oh, I didn't change this, did I? I do use the word drugs loosely. Anything that you can get in a pharmacy, most of them, you can get a generic version of it. And it's the very same ingredients. It's just that one has a label slapped on it. Electricity is another thing on the list. And people might go, wait, why is electricity on this list? Well, it's kind of simple. I'm sorry. There we go. When your phone, your computer, when they're left plugged in and you get to full charge on the battery and you leave it plugged in, it costs you. It's called phantom electricity. And that adds up to about $19 billion a year in the US. Now, that averages out to about $20 to $30 extra a month on utility bills. The recommendation to save money is to make sure to power down your devices when you're not using them. And use a power strip to turn off several electronic devices at once. Seems simple enough. Another thing that was interesting on this list was phone service. And I know people are saying, well, phone service. Everybody needs a phone service. Yeah, but the landline though? When you have things like voice over IP plans, you can replace your landline. And that will save you about $25 a month. And if you find yourself paying more than $100 for a family cell phone plan, you might want to change your carrier. Because there are plans out there, family plans out there, good family plans, that will cost you just about $100. So, shop around. Recommendation from the chat room. If possible, get an American Express card. They add another year to your warranty on all purchases. There you go. Maybe I need to look into that myself. Get an American Express, and don't you need to have a certain amount of money or a certain amount of credit to do that? I should look into that. American Express cards. I have a friend that works at American Express. I must reach out to her and see. Alright. Top of the hour. Actually 5 minutes after the hour. We're into JTMC time. Thank you, GMAT Music Solutions. This is ways money is wasted in our finance segment. We're going to take another quick little break. When we come back, which commercial am I running to? When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more. We're gonna look at some money saving tips. It's basically habits that good savers would actually use. So let's see what the professionals, the seasoned veteran savers, let's see what they do, and if we can do the same things.
JTMC Music presents the highly anticipated, much talked about, The Juggling Rhythm Volume 1. This classic rhythm takes on a new life with tracks from both established artists and introduces some incredible new voices. Get your dancing shoes ready with The Juggling Rhythm, featuring international reggae dancehall artist Mr. Vegas, alongside Ian Sweetness, Ed Robinson, Jack Radix, Hezron, Dangling, Joanna Marie featuring Galaxy P, Denny Ranks featuring Jawiz, Amberleek, Christine Alicia, Yishka. Also the new sensations on the rhythm: Seal, Danger Lee, Marquis Skellenard, Zachary. Available on all digital media outlets. The Juggling Rhythm. Get it, get it, get it.
Off to an early start for a long hot summer, but beat the heat with a dash of lemongrass refresher. This cool thirst quencher is a low sugar beverage made from the fevergrass plant, which has antioxidants, several wellness properties, and is a great lifestyle drink for all ages. Ah, that hits the spot. It's a new great taste. Have one today. Dash Lemongrass Refresher, distributed by Carib Atlantic Distributors. Call 954-614-0919. That's 954-614-0919. Life's a dash. Live well.
Roll out with Island Rock Music and have fun. Check out the quality apparel at islandrockmusic.com. Designed for you and your crew. Hear the music, feel the breeze, with selected tracks and more. Available now from the online store at islandrockmusic.com. islandrockmusic.com. Log on today and ride with us.
Stepping, Mr. Roots vibration, stepping.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin Stew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it thing hot, the thing turn up, the thing loud. Wow, DJ Kevin Stew have the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin Stew believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christine. It's a hot it up, loud, kill a beast.
Don't you dare give up. Don't you throw in the towel, no day, no way. Taking it one day at a time. Every day is fine. So I'm taking it one day at a time. Every day is fine. Times were rough, but it's no excuse. Still got a chance to make it, yes. I push on one step in the life. Born to be great, no plan for lose. If me syndicate me, I go take it, yes. If I keep running, come along in the prize. Even though the road is so rocky, I'm still gonna try. Cause mama never raised me to be no loser. So I'll be chasing the paper till the day that I die. The lifestyles of the rich and famous, my future.
If you're just tuning in, welcome to the show. It's the night shift of DJ Kevin Stew, Community and Finance Night.
Some man a sprint, some man a jog, but we still a reach with destination.
This is the sound of Slash.
No man no better than a man, so relax.
The track is called One Day at a Time.
Been through the fire, but man still a trance, still a push past the tribulations, yes. Keep my meds, I'm going to do the work, yes. So even though the road is so rocky, I'm still gonna try. Cause mama never raised me to be no loser. So I'll be chasing the paper until the day that I die. The lifestyles of the rich and famous, my future. I'm taking it one day at a time. Every day is fine. Yes, I'm taking it one day at a time. Every day is fine. Oh, don't you dare give up. Don't you throw in the towel. No day, no way. No, no, no. Don't you
I am often encouraged
keep the fight, keep the faith.
to keep doing what I am doing, so this song is to encourage you.
It's alright, yeah. I'm still gonna try. Cause mama never raised me to be no loser. So I'll be chasing the paper until the day that I die.
I think I need to change these headphones.
It's my victory that's crucial. So
Get some bigger ones, you know?
one day at a time.
More cushioning.
Every day is fine. Oh yes, I'm taking it one day at a
I accept gifts. 773-789-STEW. I also accept calls. 773-789-7839.
day at a time. Every day is fine. Yes, I'm taking it one day
So,
at a time.
how do the people who are great at saving money, how do they do it? Well, for starters, they start early. Good savers start saving early. And Janet Stanzak and Kristen Garrett, certified financial planners who started their firm Financial Empowerment as a way to help people kick bad money habits and develop better ones. This is what they say. And they also say many good money savers were taught as children to put away for a rainy day. But even those who were not have learned to jump on an opportunity. As soon as they see they have an option, like a retirement savings plan through work, they take it. Good savers don't procrastinate financial decisions. And it's actually not new advice, but there's a reason why every financial advisor repeats it. Because it's the future that you're talking about. It's the future that you're looking at. So a good rule of thumb is to put 10% of your paycheck each month straight into a retirement account. Tithes? Sound familiar? Good savers also know the difference between wants and needs. One of the biggest lies that we are sold today is that wants are actually needs. Stanzak says, I've had clients try and tell me that travel and new clothing and eating out are real needs. And she says, they're really not. good savers actually write down a list of their basic needs, their wants, and their big wishes. And I think that's a good thing to go with. Because the big wish can get to be the Christmas present. Whatever that big wish is. Figuratively speaking, Christmas present. Because it might be a summer vacation you can't have at Christmas. You know what I mean? Okay, so maybe you can buy the summer vacation at Christmas. So it would be a Christmas present. Anyway, I digress. Good savers don't use bill autopay. Now this one, when I saw this one, I was like, really? They don't? I thought that would be the logical thing to do. Well, apparently, although autopay makes banking easier, it also makes it too easy for money to flow in and out without your really registering what is happening. Well, why would I want to really register what is happening? It's a bill. It's something that's going to come and has to get paid. Well, Garrett says whether it's writing out a physical check or filling out the form line, intentionally paying your bills makes your brain note the expenditure. Even better, good savers write down all their expenditures in their budget. Oh, I didn't mention a budget? Well, good savers have a budget. And it's real. When you write it down on a chart or a spreadsheet, they update it, get a regular balance. These things are the trademarks of good money savers. And the first clue that you have someone, that someone has a problem with money, is that they can't provide their monthly cash flow. You can't save if you don't know how much money you have to begin with. They say good savers also use cash or checks. So remember we were talking about that credit card purchase? Well, according to Stasnac, it's not a hard and fast rule, but good savers use more physical types of money. Research shows you spend 20% more when using a credit card because it makes purchasing less painful. And she goes on to say, handing someone a wad of cash or writing out a check provides enough of a mental speed bump to slow down the impulse buys. Listen, just recognizing that you have only X amount of dollars and you want to spend X plus YZ amount of dollars should get you to reconsider. It's interesting though, because there are some people that I know that say they don't have money but yet still are going to go shopping. If it's even to return their product, whatever it is that they're buying, they have to go shopping. And I am marveled by people who are like that. The ones who have a perceived need for an item and they go out and get it and use it and then return it. Those crack me up. Because on one hand, they're smart. On the other hand, I'm thinking about the other person that is coming to buy that product. But I guess that's for another show. Good savers also prioritize their saving. And it sounds simple, but one of the best habits of good savers is simply making saving a priority in their life. Andrea Warrock, a consumer finance expert, says, before spending on anything else, these people pay themselves first by putting savings into a retirement account or other self-directed savings account. That 10%, remember we talked about that 10% earlier? Put it away first and then spend out of the rest. So if you're into church and you throw your tithe, that's 20%. So it's 10% that you put on for you, 10% that you give to the church. And then you spend out of the rest. They say good savers keep track of little things. A latte here, a 99-cent app there. These little things can add up to the big expenses real quick. Old time Jamaican saying, one cocoa full basket. Yeah, these little things, they really add up. And it happens before you realize what is happening. Garrett says good savers write down in their check ledger or their budget all, not some, all their expenses. Even the little one, yeah, the one that you go get the pack of gum from the store every week. They write that down. The good savers also look for deals. How many of you guys coupon shop? Now, I know people who would have a whole organizer for coupons. And whether it is in alphabetical order or groupings of products, whatever it is, it's in some type of order. Being frugal is a big part of saving money. And good savers are not too proud to use coupons. They're not too proud to hunt on the best deal. And they're not too proud to research all the possible options before buying. Good savers think through each and every purchase. And they research alternatives like used options. They compare competitor prices. They look for coupons. And they read reviews in detail to make the best buying option. That's what you need to do if you want to be a good saver. And they also adjust for life changes. You know, that thing that you didn't expect, but it's happening anyway. They adjust for that. And you'd be amazed at how many people get divorced but keep living their married lifestyle. Big life changes like job layoffs, divorces, illness. These things affect our budgets. Good savers amend their spending to reflect their new earning or income status, regardless of how painful it is to acknowledge. Some bank apps make it easy for you to track your monthly spending by sorting your expenses and your payments into categories. It catches those automatic payments as well and how much you pay on your credit cards. It's very handy. Yes, it is. Only if you use the resources that are made available to you. If not, then it's just there and you're missing out. They say good savers take free money. Free money? There's no such thing as free money. Well, you sure? Do you get a discount on your insurance for getting checkups every year? Free money. Does your company have stock options or offer matches to your retirement savings? Free money. How about flight miles or hotel points accrued that you're not using? Free money. This so-called free money on the table, a lot of people have them and they're not taking advantage of them. It may take a little extra effort to fill out some paperwork, but is it worth it? It's free money. Or maybe it's not so free because you're taking the time to do some paperwork. Okay, you're getting paid to do some paperwork. How difficult is that? Here's something that may be considered a little bit scary. Nearly 80% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Well, if you're saying, duh, well, chances are you fall in that 80%. Basically, most of us are just a really bad car accident or a layoff from declaring bankruptcy. Just total financial ruin. And it may sound obvious, but good savers save. Duh. How much savings you need depends entirely on your lifestyle. And there's a recommendation that you have enough money to cover at least 3 to 6 months of basic expenses like mortgage, insurance, utilities, and food. The question is, how do you really get those 3 to 6 months of expenses if you're living paycheck to paycheck? That's the question to answer. Now, good savers are actually honest with themselves. So they're not fooling themselves about anything. And because we're not getting younger, a lot of people, for some reason, just deny the whole fact that you need to save. The truth is, each of us have risk factors that could affect our financial security. Each and every one of us. And good savers are honest about their particular risks. Age, job security, health, family issues. All these things come into play at some point. The good savers plan for them, and they try to save accordingly. Are you a good saver? Are you a saver any at all? The good savers don't feel entitled. What do you mean entitled? Well, they get caught up in the I work so hard so I should have this particular thing because I earned it. That's the entitlement. But if you can't afford that thing, why would you want to go get it? Because you worked hard? You worked hard because that's what you're supposed to do. How about that? Good savers don't use that excuse to spend money. Good savers also use online savings accounts and credit unions because typically they offer a better interest rate than the traditional banks. Now, how much better? I don't know. But good savers shop around to ensure that they don't get charged bank fees and use a credit union sometimes too. My sister mentioned that she does what we in Jamaica know as a partner draw. And my first response to her was, how about you just put the money in a credit union? Because at least that money that you're putting away each time, you're getting some kind of interest on it. But a partner draw, you put the money that you put in is the money you get out. And you have to wait to get it. I'm just saying. The ones that are good savers, they make saving easy. They make saving kind of automatic. We talked about automatic bill paying, right? Well, automatic savings works the same way, the level of convenience. So either by an automatic transfer or there are some savings apps that help you to save. Just do your research. And you don't have to worry about going all out and doing the big thing. Start small. Rome wasn't built in a day. It started from a single brick being laid. Take your time. If you're new to saving, start small. And because it's much easier to adapt to smaller changes in your lifestyle than going all out and making drastic changes. And the small changes, you stick to it long enough, it becomes a habit. And then, before you know it, boom, bang, you're good to go. What do you have to lose? Anything? Anything at all? Good. So, what you waiting for? Let's go.
Just cool no man, bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man, bad man know the tool no man. Just cool no man, bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school.
It's the son of Ronkus. New music again.
I come from the place where
this one features Royal Blue. The track is called Just Cool.
Just cool no man, bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man, bad man know the tool no man. Just cool no man, bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man, bad man know the tool no man. I come from the place where killers a million, the villains a play fear. But them bust and the tug them the pay fear. Babies having babies in the daycare. Gaza at the place where tell the wrong class I make your brain wave. But I run fast, white in the race fear. Worse than bleach on your block, better stay clear. At the place when I show unless the green ready. Only mama them know and respect at least Kelly. At the place where them know all the text when I read every and if you have an issue, people magazine ready. But them shoot for your goal if it's team messy. Where high grades make you breathe every. At the place where them preach education is the key and dreadlocks cannot free and just cool no man. Bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man. Bad man know the tool no man. Just cool no man. Bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man. Bad man know the tool no man. Just I come from the place that everywhere's a bar. Better stay in the car. Everywhere's a church with a prayers at. Aliens with the white knives, like an earjack. Each idea with the 9Y. Cause them be black every grade of them fine high. But them hate must disappear every guideline till them face shot. We learn to it. Sign of the times that I will turn the page. From my place I'm investing on the march. Cause the man's a revive from 238. We learn to it. Talk all day while I will turn to play. From my place to them preach education is the key. Ooh, like it seem like school right now safe. School no man, bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man. Bad man know the tool no man. Just cool no man. Bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school.
Yeah, tell you why I'm from a side where them the mind making hella rise. Genocides and enterprise. Many die at any time. Body fine but never identified, don't mind. When you hype, it's never wise. Cut in the 9, go like a 9 and in the life. The fear links are 9 for 9 lives. It's a fine line for when you smile and when you cry. You walk into the pressure, depression in your eyes. I come from a place where that's another surprise. I come from a place where you make it is a surprise. And many ready for envy and set up for your demise. The mother vendetta you never can rectify. Burn a burn, testify, you never can testify. You never can testify, burn a burn, testify, you never testify.
Cool no man, bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man. Bad man know the tool no man. Just cool no man. Bad man know the rule no man. Bad man go to school no man. Bad man know the tool no man. Just
why should I listen when your granny say? Should I listen when the teacher say? Why should I listen when the schooler say? When the ruler say? When the schooler
Nice vibe, right? It's Ronkus featuring Royal Blue. The track is called Just Cool. Runckus is touted as a protege of Protege. I think that's pretty cool, don't you? This is the sound of IKEA. The track is called Money Over Man. Time flies when you're having fun. Hashtag happy. If you haven't realized, we're into our musical therapy. It's 22 minutes to the top of the hour. I want to thank y'all for sticking around for the show. Thank you for your input. Thank you for sharing.
But know the easiest thing to do, I turn bad and go on rockets. Try go walk and lose some cargo. Bring the ship dockets. My name Carolina and in a champion. Say I'm a man a stop it. Them can't tell me as a slope, no sell and no pay color red in a bracket. The other road we record and sell like a stick. Come out from the pockets. I like to see rock hope on the dollar sign. I saw my rockets. Money for man, the blueprint plan in the hand in the van. AC standing fan, the house funny in that pure while like me in the blue class clan. Just hold off on a wedding pan. Tell them what am I now, magic one. US and pound, not grease me, and not so much time. I want to do the test, also fit the bag of duffel. Just see how the drink like Russell. This is every day, this is every day. So long to sundown, at the heart of the town, I look from like last and so. This is every day, this is every day. When I'm mad, after me the second I'm in. And the sun, close the black hole, them bed and them lights and still like traffic. You know the easiest thing to do, I turn me bad and let it rock it. Inside the water and no so cargo. When you ship that, fire down below. Fire in the middle, everywhere I know. Closer whisper in my ear. I am on a fire, quench me my dear, I'm in a room.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Are you feeling good tonight? The sound of Annette Brissett.
Cause I'm feeling good tonight. I am waiting for you in my bedroom. Candles burning,
sound of Korik.
No weapons allowed.
Track called No Weapons Allowed.
No weapons allowed in the party. On the scene, make sure bring your queen. Let the bad vibes out before you're working. It's time for us to have some fun. Cause we work so hard, know the week it done. Party time, call the weekend done. We no want no negativity. So if a badness you are praying, not invited to this party. We come to dance to the music. Take your girl by the hand. Feel the music while we use it to spread love across the land. We come to dance to the music and we're only having fun. So leave the bad vibes, leave the night, and leave all the guns. Because there's no weapons allowed in the party. Just bring your queen and left your machine. Everybody feeling irate. No weapons allowed in the party. Now up on the scene, make sure bring your queen. Let the bad vibes are road and keep the vibes clean. No weapons allowed in the party. Just bring your queen and left your machine. Everybody feeling irate. No weapons allowed in the party. Now up on the scene, make sure bring your queen. Let the bad vibes are road before you're working. Every woman on my girlfriend, and every man in all the place on my brethren. Hear good vibes, so you been with my friend them. Music a play selector, just a shell them. It's a party, not a war zone. So leave all your weapons at home. Bring your girls and your crews and your dancing shoes, but don't bring your grown car. We come to dance to the music. Take your girl by the hand. Feel the music while we use it to spread love across the land. We come to dance to the music and we're only having fun. So leave the bad vibes, leave the knives, and leave all the guns because there's no weapons allowed in the party. Just bring your queen and left the machine. Everybody feeling irate. No weapons allowed in the party. Now up on the scene, make sure bring your queen. Let the bad vibes on road and keep the vibes clean. No weapons allowed in the party. Just bring your queen and left the machine. Everybody feeling irate. No weapons allowed in the party. Now up on the scene, make sure bring your queen. Let the bad vibes on road before you're
15 minutes to the top of the hour.
You be so sorry.
That's on a Code Red band.
This is a dance party.
Yeah, they do have music recorded. This is Ras Baba on lead vocals. The track is called Dance Crasher.
We don't wanna fuss, no fight. Everyone is feeling quite alright. Yeah. Here comes Mr. Screwface. Wanna come in.
Zemroy celebrated his Earth Day over the weekend just last night in Moments nightclub.
Here goes Joe, he gotta go, me oh my oh. He gotta go for the people down the bayou.
The sound of Pluto Shervington.
Sweet as one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we have big fun on the bayou.
Yes, hashtag happy. I'm doing my best to keep the happy going. This is Jambalaya.
They dress in style like oh how wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we have big fun on the bayou. I will jump on and fish frying up in a gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cheromeo. You pick it down and fill the fruit jar and the gale. Son of a gun, we have big fun on the bayou. Get him a few, so he'll catch all the fish in the bayou. He's swapped his mud to buy a unwashed chino. So I'm gonna be have big fun on the bayou. A jumbo line and a crayfish pie and a filet gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cheromeo. You pick it down and fill fruit jar and the kale. Son of a gun, we have big fun on the bayou. Fish pie and a filet gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cheromeo. You pick it down and fill the fruit jar and the ale. Son of a gun.
10 minutes to the top of the hour. 10 minutes before we get out of here.
Fish pie and a filet gumbo. For tonight I'm gonna see Mama Cheromeo.
And on other circumstances, under other circumstances. Yeah, I'm tired. Must be tired. I'd play something else to mix this. But we're gonna be behaving ourselves just a little bit. And taking it a little bit easier with a new version. It's the Rada Nation. Yeah! The sound of G-Mac. Also celebrated an Earth date this past weekend. Friday to be exact.
Can't last too long the way you are shaking. Can't last too long the way you're vibrating. You're gonna things you say you love, you're gonna can't last too long the way you are flirting. Can't last too long the things you are doing. That's why I say blue. You're gonna
as we roll through inside the Wake Up and Live segment. So Rockwell comes at you, the Wake Up and Live show, 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Thank you, Sir Rockwell.
Take her on the world, but I mean she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain a fall. I mean she want to touch her. A rasta she want to touch her. Yeah. So I touch her in the morning, touch her in the evening. Good loving from the rasta man she receiving. Loyal empress, I me know she no deceiving. She a blaze, movie is fine.
7 minutes to the top of the hour, the sound of Bingy Blaze.
We need to unwind, it's touching time.
It's called Rasta Touch.
A touching time. So my come in house and money and vehicle. I mean she want to touch her. So my buy her fancy things and take her on the world. But I mean she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain a fall. I mean she want to touch her. A rasta she want to touch her. A blind, she feel like she wanna fly. But she never yet been so high. She's in love, she cannot deny. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. Rasta I give her more than text. Stimulate her mind, body, soul, intellect. Take her to some place that she never been yet. Seen some things that she never seen yet. She said me want you bingy, trust me. She said me need you bingy, touch me. She said me want you bingy, trust me. She said me need you bingy, touch me. Some a come bring house and money and vehicle. I mean she want to touch her. Some a buy her fancy things and take her on the world. But I mean she want to touch her. When me touch it's like rain a fall. I mean she want to touch her. A rasta she want to touch her, touch her, touch her.
5 minutes to go. This is King Charles, track called Juice.
Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go, just say the word and you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah. You need
King Charles, the new lead vocalist for Code Red Band.
I'll find you, oh I just wanna make you mine, so waste no time.
Last night he was inside Moments also.
If you want to, you can be my queen and I will be your king forever.
If you want to, you can be my queen. Best believe.
Girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go, just say the word and you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah. You need somebody to remind you. If you're lost, I'll find you. Oh, I just wanna make you mine. So if you want to, you can be my queen and I will be your king forever. If you want to, you can be my queen and I will be your king forever.
This is how I'm gonna bounce out for tonight. I wanna say good night, good morning, good afternoon to you wherever you are in the world. A special good evening to members of Wild Tree. One of the members of Wild Tree, their daughter celebrated her birthday over the weekend. And so in the midst of tragedy, there's a reminder of life. Catch you all tomorrow night. Same time, same place. It's Healthy Love Tuesdays.
You should say goodbye.
Halfway through the night shift week.
Just like
again, Sir Rock will kick it off tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. This is the sound of Yishka.
Don't water it.
His rendition of How Could I Live.
It withers and it dies. Say you'll never leave me. Say you won't deceive me. Promise me you'll never make me blue.
Catch y'all tomorrow.
'Cause if you ever
I'm out of here.
if you should desert me, baby, I don't know just what I do. I don't know what I do. I don't know just what I do. How could I live without your love? How could I live without your love? No. How could I live without your love? Tell me. How could I live without your love? No. It was ordained that a man should leave his mother and cling to the woman that he loved.
The moment is priceless. Consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.